Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I'm here to do a video I'm very excited about. As you know, this Endless Treasure, One Piece Endless Treasure set by Kabog Animation is easily one of the best sets of trading cards that is out there right now. Maybe one of the best ever created. I know that's a big claim, but you really need to look at these cards before you argue with me on that point. Besides that, it's a massive set. So what they've been doing is just adding to the set over time. And so we're up to the sixth edition now. It's literally called the sixth, right? So each one is numbered like that. The last one was called the fifth, and then the fourth, and I have all of them here. Anyway, and by the time they were at the fifth, they had 529 cards in the set total. Like, that's a lot of cards to have in your set. And now there's a sixth with even more. And not only that, it has brilliant distribution. At least it did. We're going to find out if it still does. But fourth and fifth just had amazing distribution to the point where every single box that I opened, and I opened quite a few, they all had like three of each rarity. Not the same cards in each box or anything, but they were like very carefully randomized such that you weren't getting tons of one rarity or the other. There was no bulk or anything like that. It was just a great mix of cards, and I enjoyed it every single time. So obviously, I can't wait to do it again. Sorry, that one's upside down. I've got three of them here. I actually have a fourth coming, but what I want to do is pick one for the giveaways. Because as you know, on this channel, I love to give these boxes away. I've given away three so far. Still a young channel, sorry, growing. But we have 369 subscribers right now, which is awesome. If we can get to 420 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I'll probably do two boxes again. I've got 20 prizes already ready for that, right? And you don't get all of them, you get to pick from them, right? But you can pick from any of those 20. So there's a lot of cool stuff. And I want to put one of these boxes in there too, so there'll be 21. There's actually a fifth one. There's a fifth edition box in there, which is totally sold out right now everywhere. So like that's a huge prize. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is go to random.org. This will be box 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna roll a three-sided dice 3 times, and that third result will be the box that I open. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 1 now. So I rolled a 3, but we're gonna throw that out. We're just warming the dice up, basically. That doesn't even matter, but we do it anyway. There's a 1, the second roll, but we're not going to take that. And the last roll is a 2. So the 2 will be the one no, the 2 will be the one I give away. So I need to pick the giveaway. So this is going to be the giveaway box. Sorry, there's not really any way for me to kind of prove it to you. You sort of have to trust me. But what I'm going to do is take this box and put it over there outside of the archives so that I don't open it by accident, and it'll just be a prize box forever. So that'll be that. Now we need to pick one to open. We've got 2 here, but let's roll a 2-sided dice now 3 times. So we rolled a 1, we rolled a 2, I rolled a 2 again. So we're going to take that one. All right, and the rest I will put away. And what I want to do now is let's get this box opened. What's kind of interesting is the tape on the outside says Gabago, which I think is just another translation of Kabog. So this is the name of the company. Yeah, the name of the company is up here somewhere, I think. But anyway, this is their Hanji for their name, and it's in English. It's translated here as Kabog Animation. So I'm assuming that's what they mean for that to say. But then their security tape, this plastic, always says Gabago on it. So I don't know that. It's some interesting issue, I'm sure, with translation. It's just weird, right? Because you think they would notice that. So this box is a completely different design from the other boxes. And I have the other ones here so I can show that to you. First, I kind of want to take a look at this box and just see what it can do, because, I mean, it looks awesome. Yeah, this printing on the front is just beautiful. I kind of wish that was an actual coin. The Gundam, Dual Gundam box too comes with a real metal coin on the front of the box. It's pretty cool. And then on the back here, you've got this. Nice, interesting texture on this box. And then it says, "A man's dream never ends." So then let's pull this. I assume that's how we're going to open this. Oh, okay. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So we pull up that tab and we end up with a pretty cool image on the inside here. Very piratey. And then we've got some, we've got a hit pack, I guess just one. Before they would give you multiple hit packs, but I guess we're just getting one in this. Unless, the thing is, this could also be a hit pack, because in the last sets, what would happen is there were sort of 4 different colors for the packs. And when you got a box, it would have a main color, and then it would have 2 different colored hit packs in it. But then sometimes you would get like the blue packs as your main and also a blue hit pack, and you didn't know until you started to open it. It was always on the top though, so you could kind of tell. But I'm guessing here that they just kind of did away with that system, it seems like. We'll see here. So there's 5. If there's 6 on this side, then they actually did not do away with that system. Oh my god, there's a lot here. Okay, so there's 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So this is very likely also a hit pack. The reason I think that is because there should be 12 regular packs, which I have here now. And then the 2 hit packs, they always kind of do that. And then this insert is new. It's not actually padded, it just kind of has like a fuzzy coating, but it's plastic. And nothing underneath, although it's always interesting they put a little bit more printing in there that you usually can't see. So. Before we get into the packs, I really want to compare these boxes. So let's take a look at some of the other boxes. So this is the 6th edition box. Now we kind of know what that looks like and how it opens. And now this is the 4th and 5th boxes. What do they say that? I can't remember. But anyway, you can see there's GP5 and GP4. So these 2 boxes have kind of what I would say is their old design, which I loved this box design. I actually think it's a lot cooler than this one, but this box is much more expensive, which is why they have switched to this design, right? Because it's cheaper to print that design than it is these. But these boxes I always thought were so cool because they have, you know, so much foil, so much art, and they're just great. So here's the 5th edition one. You can actually still buy this one, and I recommend you do, because this is a very good set as well. And it's going to sell out if it hasn't already. I haven't actually checked today. It might be sold out already, sorry. But when I checked like a couple days ago, you could still buy this. You can't buy this. This one is totally sold out. I have a few sealed boxes here, and then like I said, I have one that I'll be giving away. So, you know, I have one of these to give away, but you can't buy it otherwise. So anyway, so I just wanted to kind of show you what the older boxes looked like, you know, next to now this new box design. So you can kind of see how they've changed things, but kept a few things kind of the same. Is it the same size? No, it's a different size too. This is kind of like, you know how, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but there's this meme of like the Simpsons DVD collection, and there's like 20 different ones, right, from all the different seasons, and they're all exactly the same, except like 14 or something has like a totally different box design, and it doesn't fit on a shelf, and it's like rounded. It's such a weird thing. But all of the other ones are like perfectly matched, even the ones that came after that. And it's just that one that's weird. It's kind of what this is like, right? Because you've got all these boxes that are the same, and then one that's weird. Enough said about that. Let's dig in here, because like I said, these are some of my favorite cards to open. And I really cannot wait to get into that. OP006, it's official. Here's our pack design, although I think there's, like I said, 4 different pack designs. Although I don't know, because now the silver hit pack is really confusing me. So this could be a different packing. Like it may be the case that we actually get 13 regular packs and 1 hit pack. Now that's possible too, right? So we'll see when we open that. We'll know. But let's check these out first. Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, they've completely outdone themselves again. Look at that card. That is gorgeous. So this is an SR, so that's going to be, I would hope the base, SR was base in all the others. And you can see the new framing and new design and some, just some excellent refraction all around here. I just love it. So that is very, very cool. And a new back too. The backs actually look very similar. You might think they're the same if you're not careful, but down here it says the number of the set. So like cards from the fourth set say fourth down there. And that's kind of how you can tell the difference. But yeah, that's awesome. And now we're going to see if this has the same distribution qualities that the other sets had, where you get like such a great mix of cards. You know, so far our first pack here, we got a base and we got an LR. One thing that's confusing me though is I thought you got 3 cards before, and now I'm only getting 2. Let me, I'm going to pause here and just see if that's correct. I'll be right back. Yeah, so I have a bad memory, and so I have to always go check it like that. But I went back and checked, and the other sets also have 2 cards. And I was watching the videos I made from them, and I made the same exact comment in those videos. I said, I thought there were 3 before. There were never 3. These sets have always had 2 cards per pack. That's not, they didn't change that. My memory is just wrong. I think a lot of sets have 3, and so it's, yeah. Also, I'm never happy when there's just 2. You kind of are a little sad, right? You want 3. Let's see what we got here. Oh my. Oh wow. Just the sleeve. Oh god, there's a little bit of damage to it. Oh, that's too bad. So this is an absolutely gorgeous card. Like the foiling on that surface is, I've never seen like a kind of oil foiling like that before. Now the problem is if I catch it just right, you'll see there's a scratch all along the card here. Now that scratch, I bet, is into the surface of the card and I won't be able to wipe it. And if that's true, this card's surface is kind of wrecked. Whereas otherwise, I mean, this would have been just a gorgeous card. Yeah, that is scratched in. Oh, that's too bad. That is really too bad. Beautiful card, but you know, maybe we'll get a dupe of it. Now we got another SR, and the SRs, you know, they're going to have a common design. That's cool because they will look really good then in a binder all next to each other, right? Because they have a very, you know, a common design like that. This out. Yeah. This is so fun. I've been like waiting for this set forever to get here. It was the last thing from that order to arrive. And so it took a little while. This is awesome. The MRs are sideways now. That's new as well for me. And I absolutely just love that the thing that's projecting the image is a snail. That's perfect, like perfect, absolutely perfect. Another beautiful SR. So if we're getting an SR in every pack, that is a very different distribution than before. Before you would get just 3 SRs in the whole box. So if we're going to get an SR in every pack, we're going to end up with bulk SRs, which is, you know, a better design for the set, really. Like that's, from a collector's point of view, that's actually better because it means that the rare cards are more rare. They're less printed, right? Because the bulk is here. Before, when it was so evenly distributed, there wasn't really a rarity difference, right? Whereas now, if that's true, we'll see here. Yeah, so that does seem to be true. That we're going to get an SR in every pack now. That drastically changes the distribution of this set from before. Like 4 and 5 all had that even distribution that I talked about. This one is going back to sort of a standard like randomization system where you put like a bulk card in every single pack, and then you put one higher tier card also in the pack. And my God, every single one of these I've pulled has looked better than the last. This is an SSR, so it's not even that high of a rarity, but they gave it this really cool diamond refraction pattern in the background. I'm looking like right here to see it. I've never seen that before. It looks, I mean, it makes it look almost 3D again. It almost is a lenticular effect. That again, that's just an SSR, right? I think these up here are bigger hits in the set, right? They're higher rarity cards. These are bulk, and then that's just an SSR, right? Honestly, that looks better than those two. Maybe that's probably the best looking card I have right now. But let's keep going. What an amazing set. I have two amazing sets to open today, too. I also get to open Coyotes DC, which is going to be super fun. Oh, well, I spoke way too soon, as usual. I guess we are not getting an SR in every single pack. I did that whole speech for freaking nothing again. So this is better. This HR, this is the same as that, but this one has no scrape on it. And so you can see that kind of oily foil on it, which again, I've just never seen on a card before. It makes the surface look almost like enamel, almost like a glass surface on the card. And that's why having a scratch on it is so it's so easy to see. It's like if your windshield has a scratch, you just look at it all the time, right? It's the same with that. Whereas this one here is, essentially perfect. It doesn't have that problem. And then I guess we got a little bit of Quentin Tarantino action going on here too. I guess with him, no, he doesn't. No, she's really showing her photo. Yeah. Definitely a Quentin card right there. Sorry. He's like famous for making the female actors in his movies show their feet. It's creepy. It's like creepy. It's not a good thing to be famous for. It's like a creepy thing he's famous for. Let's see here if we get another SR or not. I mean, so far I've just been kind of confused by this set again, just like the last ones. Okay, so we got another SSR. Unfortunately, it is a dupe, but that's I guess interesting. I don't remember getting many dupes last time, but that is a dupe. So yeah, I'll put that in the dupe pile. Now here's one of the ZRs. If you remember the last set, the ZRs were kind of like this. They had a flat, matte finish and then sort of looked like ink paintings. But the last set's ink paintings were purely black and white. Whereas here we're getting a little bit of color, like not a lot, but just a little bit of color in the arms and face. And I think it adds a lot to this card. I mean, that belongs in a museum. That looks awesome. And the cool thing is I can put it in my bright light and it won't reflect. But as soon as I put it on a sleeve, it will. So that doesn't work. Yeah, we'll put that right there. And so yeah, we're getting pretty decent distribution, I guess. I don't know why. It seemed like we were getting SRs in every pack, but maybe they just have the packs laid out that way in the box. Ooh, wow. Okay, this just keeps getting better and better. Oh man, if you have not picked up a box of this set yet, oh my goodness, go out and buy one. This is incredible. And you can still buy these orange boxes right now. You will not be able to, probably in I guess a few weeks if I had to guess. The reason why is because the fifth and the fourth boxes are now, they're selling out, and the cards are kind of getting discovered by people. I mean, I'm discovering, and a lot of other people are too, and they are like the best ones. Like they're easily the best One Piece, like head and shoulders above anything else. One Piece related trading cards, right? And then you've also got the television show that just came out on Netflix, and so that sort of created this perfect storm that really built up the secondary market on these cards to the point where like numbered cards from this set are triple digits right now. That's weird. That won't last for very long. But right now that's the case. And because of that, all the boxes are getting sold out. So if you're a collector like me and you're not looking to make a ton of money off the cards, it's kind of a bummer because you have to like buy them right away. You're not going to get them. But I did that. So I have my cards. No problem. Breathtaking. This is an LGR. Man, it's not numbered, but it probably should be. Look at that thing. Wow. I mean, like, it looks like a flat sort of painting here, but you can see it's not. It's actually stamped with like a gold outlining on almost every single line in that image. All these cloud lines here. And then also you've got this border that is just incredible refraction work. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, it's such a beautiful card. I can't. Yeah, sorry. I love that card. This is cool too, because this is going to be a puzzle piece, right? But because it's a centerpiece, it kind of holds its own as a card. Like that sort of looks like a good trading card on its own without the whole puzzle. So I don't mind that. But yeah, otherwise I don't like puzzles in my sets. Although one thing that's great is this set only has one puzzle in it, whereas we're seeing a lot of the newer sets that come out have like 4 puzzles in them. Or I've seen an even worse trend where like some of the well, not some, but like a lot of the new waifu sets are coming out with like these 6x3 puzzles. So not a 9x9, but like 6x3. So it would take 2 binder pages to fill the puzzle out. That's horrible. You're never going to get all those pieces. So yeah, that's not a great scene at all. Man, these cards are just all kind of epic. This HR also has that drag line down it. That is unfortunate. I think the only reason it's probably on all these cards, but this surface treatment is just so glassy that any imperfection stands out really strong on those. So that's kind of an unfortunate thing, but they still look great. So you look at them from further away. Don't look at them too close up. The GRs are nice too, but those LGRs are definitely where it's at. And we're seeing the distribution. Like I was completely wrong. I thought we'd end up with a ton of bulk. It's not happening. Like, I mean, we're getting really good distribution of cards here. All right. Another one. Ooh. Ooh, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Oh, it's a flip. Sorry, let me get this one sleeve first because this is matte. So this is a ZR, and when cards are matte, any liquid that gets on them is gonna cause a stain. And these look so great, so I want to make sure that gets protected. Then we'll look at our UR. So this is new. So they did not do any flip cards like this in the last set. And I think that's just a flip. Like, I think it only has 2 images. It's actually, because of how curved it is, it's pretty hard to get the other image to show. So it's like super curved, right? So yeah, that's it. It makes it hard to see that one. Maybe if I put it in a pop loader, we'll be able to start flattening it a little bit. But none of the other sets had lenticulars. At least I never pulled a lenticular. If they're in there, I didn't pull them. No, maybe we'll be able to flip that a little better. Nope. Okay, so it's not a super well done lenticular effect. Sorry. But again, it's their first lenticular card, so maybe they just don't know how to do it yet. But they should talk to Kaio. Kaio makes amazing lenticular cards. They just don't. They maybe need some work yet. Also, the reason that curves so much is because I did a video on this, but the way lenticular cards get printed is you print the regular card, and then you actually put a lens, like a plastic lens, on top of the card that refracts the light to see all the different segments of the image that are really on the card. And that lens, if you glue it on and the lens is like a little tight, it curves the card. And that almost always happens. The glue, when it sets, it'll curve like that. So yeah, if you're not, it's basically like really hard to make those and not curve them. People do it, Kaio does it, but that's normal. You usually will end up with a lot of curve on them. Yeah, here's another one. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna. I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna pull like 3 now. This one flips a little bit better, but still, way too curved to really. But at least you can kind of see the 2 effects on this one, right? But definitely, this is a flip flip card. Although it does flip the entire image, which is cool, but still not. It's not like an animated card, you know, where there's frames of animation. It's not like that. They're actually really hard to get into the top loaders, but that's kind of the best way to start to shape them again. It doesn't really work. They'll curve again as soon as you take it out. Another one of these MRs. I just don't know. This idea of the snail projecting is just so clever, I think. I love it. I know that's like from the show, but it's still super cool. What? Like, I tried to tell you when I started, this is one of the best sets out there. I mean, is it the best ever? I don't know. Maybe there's a better One Piece set that I haven't seen yet, but of the ones that I have seen, this is definitely the best. And yeah, so that's exactly what happened. We end up with 3 URs right at the end, and one is unfortunately a dupe. And so because it's a dupe, I won't bother trying to straighten it, but yeah, that's okay. We got 2 dupes so far. And now this is another... It's interesting because they make the ladies show their bare feet, but they don't make the men do that. The men's feet are hiding behind ferns. Like, you can't even see their shoes. That's a weird thing to be doing, right? Like, why do these ladies have to be barefoot and they get to... I don't understand. I know why they did it. It's so weird. Like, it would have been... I know it doesn't seem like it, but it actually would have been funnier if they had made the boys also do that, right? That would have been hilarious. I understand why they didn't do that, because that's probably illegal in many countries, but that would have been hilarious, I think. But as it is, we've got Robin and Nami, Quentin Tarantino cards. All right. Enough messing around. Let's see if this actually was a hit pack or if it's just another regular pack and we get 13 packs in a box now. That could be the case. We'll see. If it has 1 card in it, it's a hit, and if it has 2 cards, it's a regular pack. So regular pack has 2 cards. So not a hit pack at all. And in fact, it has another SR. Oh, the same SR. This GR is new. So we ended up with 3 dupes. But otherwise, honestly, the distribution is not as perfect as the last set. In the last set, you would have had, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It would have been 3 of everything. In here, you've got, 5 of these, whatever, like 4 of those, 1 of those. So it's a little better. Although it's cool to me that the LGRs are in the set and you can pull them. Before, they were very hard to pull. Yeah, so this is a dupe. So we'll put that over there. And then our last card here will be an actual hit pack. Yeah, okay, and it has OP06. And so this silver design, maybe that means that there is only 1 hit pack per box. And that could be what they do now. I don't know. Or it could be the case that, like, getting 2 hit packs is sort of a lucky situation, and some boxes have it and some don't. I don't know. Interesting. So it's a die cut. Whatever this is very die cut. Not numbered. Let's take a look here. So it looks like, oh, it's a soda can. I get it. So this is like a can of soda. I see. Oh, interesting. That's a neat way to end your trading card set there. I'm guessing there are much higher rarity cards you can get in the hit packs, but I got a can of soda, guys. This is what I got. Can't complain. So yeah, what do I think about the set? It's amazing. I wish I had bought more. I probably will buy more. I actually have another one coming, so yeah, maybe I won't buy more yet because I have a lot of boxes. But It's amazing. Like the ZRs are better than the ZRs in the fifth edition, and those ZRs were amazing. This LGR is like literally breathtaking to look at. It's so pretty, and nothing in the fifth was like that. So there's obviously like they've gone above and beyond here. They're experimenting with lenticular. That didn't work quite so well, but cool that they're doing it, right? And on this die cut, I don't know. I don't. That doesn't work for me either, but again, cool that they're trying it, right? I like to see that they're trying new stuff, even though it doesn't always work for me. Um, but anyway, there's one piece for you, another awesome box, another awesome addition to the Endless Treasures collection. And yeah, can't recommend it enough. Definitely, if you have any interest in trading cards or One Piece, pick this up. Uh, and I mean that. Like, even if you don't like One Piece and you just love trading cards, these are great. Like, you will love these, even if you know nothing about the characters at all. So that's kind of my judgment on all this. Anyway, okay, so I will clean this up, set up for the next video, and talk to you later. Bye bye.